Hello and welcome back to our Surrounded Challenge Norland series. And if you are new to the channel, you can go to the description for an explanation of this challenge series and its rules. But of course, I do recommend going and checking out the previous episodes if you have not. Now, in the last episode, we finally managed to conquer Silverhaven, and we are probably going to be conquering Dust Valley in this episode today. Now, as you can see over here, we have Lyra going to take out this bandit camp, and when she's done with that, she'll go ahead and finally return home. She has currently 7 prisoners, pretty good amount of loot here, and at the same time, we do have 4 here at this camp of forest bandits. Let's see, what else do we have going on? This is just Stranovoy returning to their hometown. And let's see, how is our city looking? Okay. Looking pretty good. So, of course, we have downsized on the amount of mills and things like that we are carrying, and that allows all of our production to be in kind of one coalesced area. Now, I don't really love how we have this warehouse just kind of hanging out here. And I've done a little bit more testing in preparation for our next series. I don't want to get too much into that now, because it is requiring a lot more testing on my part than normal. However, this warehouse, it really needs to move, and from what I've seen, you don't really necessarily need it, because at the end of the workday, they would go and bring it to the hall, right? And then they just go to the market. So, like, it doesn't really take much time away from them, I guess I could say. We're not going to worry about it too much just at the moment. Now, where do we have our... Okay, we have our lumber mills down here. And I think I've just got to kind of consider a few things, and then we will decide what exactly we're going to do. We have Elsa going to Dust Valley now. And I did talk about surrounding Stardale, and that's probably the plan, to kind of surround them and stop them from getting any further vassals. By the time we make it over to here, they probably maybe will have already taken it over, or at least forced neutrality. So we'll see. Okay, here we are at this bandit camp, and we're just going to auto-resolve that, as we tend to do with these now. Faina and Till hate each other. Those are 2 of our what are they, like grandchildren to us, I think? Let's actually look. We do have this nice dynasty tree now. We have Faina here. So wait, hold on. Wait. So Faina is Oleana, okay, is right. Onetra's child, but not Gormon's, yes. Because she cheated and had a child with a peasant. And Faina and Lyudasvet also hate each other now. Well, I think Lyudasvet, I think we're just going to call you Ly. That's going to be much easier. I'm looking at it, though. You're not particularly talented. You don't have a talent on anything. Maybe he could be useful for books, but I think we're probably going to let this one, especially because he's a Tanea. So we hate him, basically, and that's why everyone seems to hate him. We're probably going to make him either into a knight or probably just send him to the church. I'm thinking that's what we're going to do. Is that possible to do yet? No, probably not. We'll probably have to wait till he's 18 to do that. Yes, Gormon here. As you can see, he's already our mortal enemy. We're both macaw, but yes, he hates us. And of course, that's the name of our child, so that's kind of funny. And he even kind of looks like what Cormon's gonna look like, because he's gonna look similar to Amraor, but not quite the same. But he's gonna kind of maybe look like that at 62. Now, one thing I am actually thinking about, I don't know why I didn't do this before. I think I just maybe didn't have enough tools, or I just wasn't really thinking about it. But we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this armor forge. We have 78 tools, and we're not turning nearly enough into them, of them into light armor, and hopefully that'll help us there. We're also going to upgrade this coal furnace at the same time. Same sort of reasoning. We want to have the extra coal. And I don't think Well, we could upgrade these breweries. I don't see any reason really not to. I don't think we need to really. Let's see. So beer. Yeah, mostly our bottleneck here is just our hops, which hopefully will be fixed somewhat soon, but the issue is we don't have enough wood really. Both of these are level 5s. We're up creating another one. We should set that to build first. We have a letter from the matriarch. Oh yes, we helped those pilgrims. Okay, that's good. We needed the relation with the matriarch because right now Till kind of hates us. And I have been trying to fix this. Well, he doesn't hate us that bad now. So, okay, that's good. Oh, and the herbalist is broken, so we're going to go ahead and... we don't actually need to set that to build first at the moment. That wood beetle disaster is also ended. Well, let's see, have we gotten a response back from Dust Valley? It does not seem like it. They've gotten 7 reinforcements, 26 in total over there. We have 31. So one thing I think we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and drop the wages for peasants back down to 5. Normally, you probably shouldn't even raise this at all. The only reason I really did was it is nice when they have really, really bad mood to give them a little bit higher wages just so that they can pay for flour and occasionally pay for the beer. But right now they don't really need that. Warriors, I would prefer them to have at least 60 mood, just to have like a little bit of a, kind of a, you know, a little bit extra there, in case something bad happens to them and they get a little depressed about something. Just gives them that little bit of cushion. Now, Cormon did refuse the offer of vassalage. That doesn't surprise me. This is exactly what I expected, really. Now, what exactly happened there? Apparently this squad is just leaving, and Cormon just left as well. Okay, well, that's fine by us. Are we ready for a fight yet? Yes, it looks like everybody basically healed up. So we'll take Lyra, of course. Now, should we do 2 squads? The only reason I want to is because, of course, Unetra is also a good commander. And they're probably going to have some archer towers here, right? Ranged units on tower is only 3. Okay, we're just gonna do 1. Just the 1. Create squad. Lyra. Unetra doesn't even need to go in this one, honestly. Oh, well, she is a knight. I guess that's all she's really useful for at this point, so we will send her. Plenty of armor, of course. That is really, oops. That has really paid off. There we go. Should we send any archers in this one? We'll send 4. We'll send like 4. That looks good to me. Okay. 66% chance. I think we'll be fine. I think it'll be alright. Okay, now on the King's Ambitions. I don't know if this is a bug, but we can't actually pick one that we've already fulfilled. I'm pretty sure you were able to in the past. So I don't know if maybe... The new update does seem to have broken a few things, so if you start a new game, luckily we are not on a new game, but there is always this flashing white arrow just pointing at the construction. I think it's because when you have the dynasty tree, actually, on a new game, it gives you parents. As you can see, we don't even have that. But I think because those parents are dead, it thinks that you need to create a tombstone. So that arrow just like never goes away, rather, until somebody actually does die and you create a tombstone. I think that's why. I haven't been able to confirm it completely, but a couple of people have told me that that's what's going on. So there may be some bugs on this current version of the game. Just heads up if you are following along with the series. Now, somewhat poorly timed here. There are forest bandits. And unfortunately, there aren't really any mercenaries to hire right now. So there's not much we can really do about that. We could free a couple of these prisoners, but of course they're not. None of them are really strong enough to deal with that, so... Hopefully we get the trader today, and... maybe we can, figure something out with maybe some prisoners there. Okay, and some good news. So we did get the trader, and we're gonna sell all of these daggers, these spears, let's see, anything else in particular? Probably maybe some tools, especially while the price is increased. We'll sell, let's say, hold on. Maybe down to, what's the normal price on these? 21. Okay, we'll sell down to 20 then, and that gives us 400 gold back. That's good. Now, I think a couple of those books we can actually sell at this point. We do still want to pass down as much knowledge as possible, but what I'm thinking now, the only thing in particular that we can actually sell to other people is actually shields. We don't have that book yet, right? We do not. So all we need for shields, I believe, it's just the iron and the tools, yes. Okay. So we can go ahead and start on that then, and we need to sell all these prisoners. That is a lot. I did not realize we had that many prisoners, wow. Look at this. Wow. That is a lot of money, huh? Okay. We'll take all of that. And crossbows. Crossbows could be interesting. And we may actually also want the archer tower at the same time. I don't think that there is anything else we really want here. Look at that. 2,500 gold. I'm pretty sure that is the largest stack of gold that we have had. At least recently. At least in a while. And sell all those bows. We don't need those. And okay. That's looking good. Now we need to check what knowledge, or rather books, can we sell right now? Is there anything in specific? Hopfield efficiency, maybe? Once Kieran is done, he's not quite done, so we're not going to sell that yet. Kieran knows herbalist upgrades, so we'll sell that. Let's see. Onetra knows smelting furnace, we'll sell that. And Lyra, it seems, knows the temple? Yes, okay. So we can sell that as well. I think that's it. That seems to be it. Lumber mill upgrade, we can sell that as well. So lumber mill upgrade, temple, smelting furnace, and herbalist upgrade. Alright, and so we're going to sell all those, and that's 600 gold. Well, 560. Is there anything else that we can buy here that, I mean, just because we might as well. What I'm thinking, actually, I looked at it a little bit. I thought peasants' houses were a little bit bigger, but they are actually fairly small. I think essentially 4 of them can almost fit inside of what is normally a dormitory. I think it's 1 space wider, actually, for 4 of them. So it's essentially 8 peasants, because two each. So it's 8 peasants for what barely takes up more space than a dormitory. So, which of course dormitory takes 10 peasants. So that seems good. Oh yes, we can buy all those rings, of course, and paper. Stock that up. We could also probably just buy some shields, even though we're going to learn the shields at some point. It's going to be a little while, so we can buy all those shields, which will help everybody survive. Maybe more maces, just to have them. We don't really need them. This seems good, actually. We'll just buy, yeah, we'll just buy all the shields. That seems good. Okay. Now we do have this Archon of the Dead God. And we can give them 3 prisoners so they can perform the Red Mass. The bishop won't like that, but we will receive the blessing of the Dead God, which reveals unexpected aspects. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do this. It sounds interesting, but at least right now we're kind of in a struggle against Stardale, so we should probably focus on that. Now, just looking at all of our knowledge, right? I'm thinking... Oh, actually, we probably could have sold cooking meat as well. I didn't even, did not actually realize that. That's okay, though. What I'm thinking is we'll just put Elsa on Archer Tower. It's not really super important. First, the first thing we need is crossbows, because if we don't have a kind of bow, then we don't really need the Archer Tower anyways. So it doesn't really matter too much if Elsa ends up losing that knowledge when she dies. And here we finally have this battle. This is going to be another kind of biggish one. It shouldn't be really much of an issue. Let's see here. 7 bowmen. So okay, they have a few more bowmen than I was saying before. That could be dicey. Now we don't want Lyra to die, so we're probably gonna have her stay in the back. She does have a 10 combat skill though, but we really don't want her to die. Shoot without orders. Now does this squad have... It has 4 archers, okay. Maybe we should target them. Nah, this should be alright. Alright, let's get in there, guys. Let's see. Oh, none of them even... Only one of them, 3 of them decided to get up in that tower. Wow. Their commander is already dead. This is not going well for them at all. I'm surprised none of them even... Wait, why are they not? Go after them. Not really exactly sure what they're doing. Okay. I think the archer towers being so close here occasionally messes up the AI, so I'm assuming that's what's going on. I can't believe none of them use that tower, does it not? It should hold more than 3 soldiers. If they had had more of their archers up there, I think they would have been doing a lot better. We didn't lose a single person. We could have just auto-resolved that. Now they're going to give us 76 tribute. Wow. Wow, guys. I don't even have words for how terrible you were. That was really, really bad. We're going to go ahead and attack that bandit camp. Whoops. And now we're going to go ahead, demand vassalage from Treewood now. And of course they are Caden, so they're going to particularly hate being our vassal, actually. But, you know, that is kind of their problem, isn't it? Yes, it is. And that camp's taken care of. We'll have her take care of this one on the way home. Now, I am going to go ahead and take off our coal for the moment, just because we need to add a little bit of wood to our stockpiles at the moment. We've been having some issues there. What is it that Amraor... Oh, Amraor is obviously working on the Chancellery, but what else... What was Cormon doing? I forgot exactly what we had him doing. I know we have him doing 2 things, just like to have something to do, and to partly gain some management experience, but I don't remember what exactly. Let's see. Cormon... Oh, so he's working on the hall. And is that it? Okay, I guess that seems to be it. Oh, and this, wow, okay. So he's directing buildings. Gotcha. Now Amraor is planning a murder on Till. Oh no. This just keeps happening. Amraor? I think usually it's Cormon though, isn't it? Well, I know Amraor and Cormon have both kind of had this issue in general. Let's go ahead and watch this one. Oh, well, Till's definitely losing this. Pretty sure. Come on, Amraor, we believe in you. If you want to murder him, you got to at least beat him in a duel, whether he dies or not. Yeah, actually, I don't think Amraor is winning this. No, it's not looking good for him. Well, he does have a 5 combat skill, so... Oh, now his spear's broken. It's dagger versus dagger now. Oh boy. Wow, this is taking a while. You guys are not good at fighting. Not at all. And now they're hidden, and shield's broken. Oh my goodness, this is taking forever. Look at that, 20 injuries. Amraor might end up getting himself killed in this fight. They're both pretty injured, though. Well, one of you just win. Okay, I'm just gonna let you, I don't even care anymore. That is taking... Oh, Amraor did win. Nice. Okay, well. Till's still alive. He's just immobile. Gangrene and all that stuff is starting to set in, but we have the medical cells for it, so it should be fine. Okay. I think that is where we're going to call it, so not as much happening as maybe I would have hoped. I would have hoped actually to get Treewood completely subjugated. They're probably going to fold. I can't imagine that they're going to refuse. Even being Caden, they have no chance. They're independent. 13 soldiers. It's a decently well equipped army, but yeah, not very strong. Definitely not very strong. Now it looks like Stardale's actually coming this way. Are they attacking Treewood? Oh no. No, wait, hold on. They're attacking these guys. Looks like. Yeah. Seems so. So that'll be something interesting to check out in the next episode. But yeah, it looks like Stardale is probably not going to be as much of an issue as I thought. We still do not have the people really, but with the money we have now, we could just start hiring these really, really strong soldiers. It's just I don't want to pay too much in tax and get too ahead of ourselves. But otherwise, yeah, everything's going pretty decently. And once we do have Stardale taken over, the rest of the map isn't going to be very difficult. Unless these guys have a substantial amount more forces than we're expecting. But these guys have been burnt down, so probably not. These guys have all been burnt down. Yeah, so once we have Stardale taken care of, it's pretty much game over at that point. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.